round 2. Wish we had a swamp. We do not. Well, I wouldn't keep with a swamp instead of a mountain. I mean a swamp instead of one of these guys. I'm going to mulligan this. Alright. Keep it. That Cadoth Rebirth does nothing for us yet, but we've got enough ways of making it work. For example, Infect. Well, Cerebral Eruption's certainly good against Infect. Yeah, I think I just draw a card here. Because even if I play the Iron Mirror, I need a land, and there's no... Oh, there's the land. But there's no guarantee that I want a Cerebral Eruption if he doesn't play another creature. Alright, let me just pause. Alright, now we're ready to go. Oh, okay, so I know I can Cerebral Eruption next turn. I think I just play a Rebirth here, which will hold back the rats. Ooh, Black Sun Zenith. That's good too. Although, not when I have a million 1/1s in play. Yeah, maybe I just don't play my Iron Mirror in case I have to. Black Sun Zenith. I think that means I'm chumping this Ichor Claw Mirror. I'm not gonna triple block. I'm just chumping here. There's no problem with that. Since I mean, there's a chance I'm going to lose all my 1/1s anyways when I Black Sun Zenith. This can just hold them back for a bit. See, the one thing Iron Mirror does, if it would let me play turn to Slag if he plays a... I knew that was coming. The Tangle Angler. Alright, so... Alright, I think I want a Cerebral Eruption here, and hopefully... I don't think I'm going to hit the Tangle Angler. That would be a sweet bonus if I do, but that means he's drawing something sweet. No, I'm going to whiff. Okay. Kind of sucks. So, if I... Well, we'll see what he plays here. I may just be... He's going to pick off a goblin. What's he going to do? He's going to pick off one goblin. He only has one forest. Picks off a goblin, swings with Tangle Angler and Ichor Claw Mirror, leaving Ichor rats back. And I can just Black Sun Zenith next turn. Oh, he's going to swing with all of them. That may mean pump. Alright. Or he has another green spell. Either way, I'm hoping I sweep the board next turn. Oh no, he's got nothing. So the only problem is I have to kill this Tangle Angler at some point. Am I dead to pump if I just... I don't know about a Cerebral Eruption here. Just to get the Ichor Claw Mirror. Man, that whiff on the Cerebral Eruption really stank. not drawing a land here also stank. I should have played that Iron Mirror. When I had the chance, I would have been able to kill this Tangle Angler. Got too greedy with my sweepers. I'm still in okay shape, I guess. Alright. I think I just Black Sun Zenith here. I mean, the problem with that is he knows I still have a Cerebral Eruption, so he's not going to overextend again. But it does buy me some time. It would have been nice to have a Nile Spellbomb in play as well. I could have just Black Sun Zenith for 1 and played a Nile Spellbomb in case he has a Corpse Cur. And that's worth not drawing a card. Yeah, there's the Corpse Cur. I'm calling it as I missed the play. So, called Tangle Angler as I missed playing the Iron Mirror, and I called Corpse Cur as I missed playing the Nile Spellbomb. Alright. Alright, I think we're going to play a Fervor. No, Fervor doesn't trade with Tangle Angler. Not trade, I mean like kill it when he... I mean, it forces him to use a Tangle Angler, so not to trade with the Corpse Cur. Okay, so I think I just want to make sure I draw that mana next turn. Play Nile Spellbomb instead of Ichor Wellspring, in case he's got another Corpse Cur. Alright. So does he play... He's going to hold his stuff, his guys back here, playing around the Cerebral Eruption. So I think if he draws a forest, this isn't so good. I still only go to 7. Alright, I think this is fine. And play a Wellspring as well. Ooh, into the cores. Well, he gets a Corpse Cur, but I need him to play another artifact. At least it's good to know he has a few artifacts so that it's still potentially a live card in the matchup. Sometimes an insect into the core is a mulligan. Alright, so this may actually hold him back, because I mean, I'll be fine to just kill the trade the Fervor for the Corpse Cur here. It would be nice if I can draw into my Black Sun Zenith again, so that I can play Cerebral Eruption, make him think I'm down the sweeper. Although he does know that it's possible I'd draw. he does this without playing green, I gotta play around the pump. Okay, no, he is. In that case, I block the Tangle double block the Tangle. Hopefully he doesn't have a removal spell. Well, actually, it would have to remove my Fervor. Okay, looking good. Alright, well, this time I don't get to draw a card, but that is fine. You do not want that doing anything, and then I can just into the core his board. And keep Cerebral Eruption in hand. Alright. So, goodbye to your board. Let's draw off the Wellspring. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to keep Ironmere back. I don't want to die to a hasty 2-1 Infector. Forest and what's his name? The 5-3 hasty guy would suck real bad. So double Corpscrew, that makes double Now Spellbomb pretty good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play out a Barrage Ogre. And we won't show him the Now Spellbomb here. And I'm just going to stay back. I'm waiting to control the board here. I mean, in fact, always, especially when they have four cards in hand, they always have some combination of ways. Like, a lot of the time the game plan will be to just construct some big turn where they play a bunch of combat tricks and removal and just get that one guy through for lethal. So I'm going to play around that here, if I can. Because once Barrage Ogre is active, I should be in reasonable shape. The one thing to worry about is some kind of proliferate effect. So I don't want the game to go too long. Piston Sledge, I see. Okay. So I think it's a reasonable play here to just. I mean, I could just trade with the Fervor, but I do have a turn to slide to make sure the Piston Sledge doesn't re-equip with another artifact. Trample would suck, wouldn't it? If he has that Tramply pump spell. How can I play around that? How much does he have to deal? That would be 5. He has to deal 3. Maybe I play around it here. Although blocking with Barrage Ogre doesn't seem like the plan. I think I'm just double blocking with Fervor and Ironmere. I mean, I lose them both, but I don't want to just flat out lose the game when I have all these sweet cards still in my hand. And it's a perfectly reasonable card for him to have. I do go to 1 poison if he does have it. It's something I'm going to remember because he was thinking there on what he wanted to do. It may also be the X pump spell, and he was trying to see if he should make Splinter Might survive. That would not have worked out all that well for him. Would have turned to slagged. Alright. So let's go ahead and play Sphere of the Sun's Necrotic Ooze. I can play around a third Corpse Cur. That seems a little bit silly. Alright. I think it's safe to swing. I should have swung first, but I think it's safe to swing here. What would he need? He'd need like 3 different cards, I think. He'd need like removal for Ooze, Hasty Guy, and Pump or something. So he can't even kill my Barrage. Like, if he kills my Barrage Ogre, I get a Barrage Ooze. Right, Wolf. Alright. That's fine by me. Oh, he's going to... is he going to attach it right away? I hope so. And sacrifice not drawing a card off the Spell Bomb. I mean, he sort of has to if he, like, because otherwise I'm just going to Barrage Ogre it in response. So he might very well do that, and that's not going to work out well. Oh, okay. That's what he's going to do instead. So seems like a good time to try to erupt him. And alright, let's hope I hit. And nope. Again, I miss. So there's a few ways this could go horribly wrong. If he draws a removal spell, like a removal spell plus an artifact, because I'm going to be Barrage Ogring in response to a Piston Sledge. I mean, even another artifact. Oh, that sucks too. Alright, well, not much I can do about that here. The whiffing twice in the Cerebral Eruption certainly hurt me. Oh, no, God damn it. I definitely wanted to draw a card there. Not sure what I could have drawn in instant speed that's in my deck, but I still wanted to draw a card. So I've got to chump the Flensermite. He's going to get in for 2, unless he's got removal as well. Yeah, he got removal as well. Well, oh well. There's probably some way I could have not lost that game. Maybe I made a mistake early, but I mean, the double whiff on the Cerebral Eruption was the kicker. Do I have anything that sucks against Infect? I don't think so. I don't think I have anything that's... Well, Rusted Slasher is certainly worse than normal. Because the regeneration is pretty meaningless. That said, what would be better? I mean, I do like the sacrifice, the artifact sacrificing element of it, but I do have enough sacrifice effects. Maybe Maybe I switch that up for a Saber Claw Golem, which is pretty good against Infect. I'm going to play first because I don't want to fall too far behind. Alright, this is a sweet hand. Unless, of course, I whiff infinite times on my Cerebral Eruption. He does have the double Corpscur going on. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and drop that ooze. Hopefully I can draw a land so I can play Furnace Celebration here too. Sweet. Doesn't bring me down to 1 Sphere of the Suns. Counter, that's okay. I'll just be careful with how I use that. But I definitely want to get the Furnace Celebration in play immediately. I could have a swung there, but I don't really want to play aggressively. So I draw a land, I can just play the Slasher out, which would draw me a card and kill something. For example, that's gonna die. That's gotta die no matter what here. I mean, part of me wants to Cerebral Eruption, but well, we'll see. If he attacks the Flinchman, I block, and then I just turn the Hand of Praetors to Slag. He does have Corpscurs, but that's when the Cerebral Eruption will have to do. If I do draw land here, though, I just go ahead and play it that way. There we go. Okay. And I think it's fine to use the last counter up here. Alright, that's a sweet draw. So land Corpscur would be the worst thing I could see. No, it's going to be a Flensermite instead. Alright, I'm going to let him deal me 2 poison here, because I've got a free kill off the Sphere of the Suns coming up. I may just want to turn to Slag here. Nah. I mean, getting rid of the harness is nice and all, but I'm not sure it's necessary. I think even taking another few poison off whatever he may potentially draw here is okay, or have in his hand ready to haste me. So he plays something, I let it, as long as it's not ridiculously huge, I let it through and I turn to Slag. I guess Tangle Angler would be kind of bad, because he'd get to eat my replica. But I wasn't going to not play Replica there. All right. Rats. Okay, so I go to 5 poison. I can live with that. I'm gonna go to 5 poison. I'm gonna turn that to slag. There's not much that I'm worried about here, and he will be pretty short on life. In worst case, I have backup sacrifice something and deal 2. So he needs to play something or he's dead next turn. Nope. That's it. Alright, we got there that time. A little nerve-wracking, but we got there. Again, I don't think I want to change much. I like the addition of the golem. I could excuse me. I could potentially add a 2-drop here in the Daredevil, or a Copper Mirror. I can do Copper Mirror instead of Sphere of the Suns. No. Just because it might be nice to have something else to trade early. But I think I'm gonna, especially since I'm on the draw. But I don't really like any of the cuts that I would have to make. I could get rid of the Mirror Works, as cool as they are. In the late game, I feel like I guess I can secure the late game with or without a Mirror Works. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna cut the Mirror Works. And okay, so what are my options here? Dross Ripper might be interesting, and Copper Mirror is the other. Might be interesting. I mean, ramping my mana and getting another chump blocker is pretty decent. But Ogre Resistor and Dross Ripper both sort of are bigger than most of the creatures I've seen from him, and then they stick around to chump block again. I think I'm gonna go with the Dross Ripper. Do you have any artifact removal? I didn't see any, did I? I didn't see any artifact removal. Doesn't mean he doesn't have it, but I haven't seen him in 2 games. Oh, yeah, apparently had a misplay with the Praetor. This was a reasonable hand. It's not exciting. It doesn't have any of my sort of pieces, but it does have some good creatures. And it's a slow start. So we can ramp into this Dross Ripper Saberclaw Golem. I'd prefer to trade my replica for it than my Ripper, especially if he has some kind of trick. And that avoids me using a Sphere of the Suns token. Hand of Praetors would kind of suck. I might be missing a land. Alright. Can live with that. Especially if he doesn't follow up. Alright, now it's Ripper time. I don't want to play the Golem because I'm not going to block with the Golem. This I will block. Like if I play Golem, he attacks us both. Here he either uses removal up, and then I get Golem with first strike, and hopefully he'd be out of removal. Okay, so there's his removal. Sweeper would be pretty sweet here. I could try to dig for one with a replica, but I mean that would be better if he does have removal. Again, yeah. All right, let's make him show us some removal. I'm not dead unless he has removal plus pump. I mean, the plus of playing replica is if I can draw into removal. Sweeper, I don't have to take my Golem with it. I mean, that's if it's the Black Sun Zenith. Alright. It's not gonna quite get through. Is it? Oh, it does get through. Alright, well, that's gonna get a turn to slag out. That's pretty bold of him. Unless he has a proliferate effect. I mean, this is a free block. I mean, turn to slag blows him out pretty good here, I believe. I don't see how that makes sense. I mean, he may have a Corpse Cur, I guess. That he wants to play. Like, if his only creature left in his hand is Corpse Cur, I suppose that makes sense. I could have attacked with my Golem there. I just don't feel like dying to something stupid like Taint and Strike. Yeah, let's draw first off that. This is a little interesting. I want to play around the Corpse Cur here. Okay, so I think I still play out my Moriok replica. Just in case he has removal, I've got to block that hand of the Praetors. But I don't want to let him Corpse Cur and get another guy out of it. Alright, yeah, he's digging. Yeah, we've learned from our mistakes from game 1 to make sure there's a Nihil Spellbomb in play, given the opportunity. Not what I wanted to see. So hopefully I can find some something to deal with that hand of the Praetors. I mean, I have to dig here. The only thing is, like, it would be nice to kill the hand of Praetors before I crack the Nile spell bomb. Alright, I'm just digging a dig again here. Alright, that's reasonable. Dig some more. Get some blockers. And an answer. Alright. We're in business. Gotta survive a turn or two here, but we're in business. So if he has Corpscrew, kind of sucks. He's gonna be if he has Corpscrew, he attacks with Flencermite, and then he's gonna get to play Corpscrew plus Flencermite and bring us to 1. Then we clear the board, but sort of. But being at 9 is not the best position, especially when he has another Corpscrew in his deck. So if that's what he does, we've got to somehow try to get aggressive here too. Drawing into a Furnace Celebration would go a long way. Okay, so he's playing up a Rot Wolf. Alright, that's not so bad. We have to kill the Hand of the Praetors on our turn. That's the only problem. Ooh. A dilemma of sorts. Alright, so I end the play here. I'm going to swing with a Saberclaw Golem. See where that gets me. I'd like to get the Skin Render, actually. If I can. No, or 4 damage. 4 damage is fine, too. We're going to draw off the Moryak Replica. And we're gonna sweep the board here. He's down to 1 card. I don't want to tap the Barrage Roar. I don't want to lose. Oops. I don't want to lose to Hasty Guy, even though I can play an Iron Mirror. And I'm not. No, he's down to 1 card. Okay. Do I kill the Skin Render, or do I do 2 damage to him? Yeah, I'm going to finish off this Skin Render. can get that Iron Mirror out. Okay. I mean, I don't think his last card was Corpscrew, because I think the play would have been Flenser might attack, bring it back. Maybe not, because he knew I was killing his Hand of the Praetor with Barrage Ogre. Huh. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, he doesn't have, oh, he has a Moriok replica. Which is, ooh, that's the sweetness. Let's take care of this before he draws into removal. Not attacking. Alright, hopefully he's out of gas. No Corpscrews. Ideally, I find another source of pressure on my next draw. And ideally, he's playing nothing. All right, well that's still a sweet draw. I'm gonna hold that. Actually, no. I mean, if he has removal, he's not using it on the Fume Spitter, that's for sure. And the extra points of damage may be worthwhile. I can pretty safely attack with all four. Does that change my clock at all, though? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I can essentially get, I can even get 5 off of Fervor, sacrifice Fume Spitter, hit it, Barrage Ogre for 4. I think he's dead next turn, right? He has nothing. The Iron Mirror's back in case he has a carry on whatever. Which I mean I can still enter that with Barrage Ogre and Furnace Celebration, but and Fume Spitter and all that. Right, so yeah, I mean he's got to, if he has something, he's got to play it. Alright, let's see if I can actually kill him this turn though. If I Fume Spitter the Flenser might, deal 2 to him, he's at 9. Plus 3, he's at 6. I wish I had another artifact. Oh, I still do that play. Alright, well. Wait, hold on. If I do Fervor, that's 5. No, that doesn't quite work. nothing for the Barrage Ogre. Okay, so I swing with both. Corpscrew delays this a bit. Land is not. Could be Corpscrew. Yeah. Got there. Phew. That was a little close. Not sure I played this optimally, but this deck's pretty tough to play as it turns out. He's gonna off the split. I don't know if I'm going to.